Hello and welcome back to another video, and today I have a brand new format for you guys. Post Burst of Destiny, the brand new Yu-Gi-Oh set that just come out. We have some pretty cool new decks, those two main ones being Flounderies and of course Zhang Jin, or SWORDSOUL, better known as SWORDSOUL. And I'm bringing you guys today my SWORDSOUL deck profile, featuring something that the TCG has been waiting for a hot minute over here. Destiny Hero Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. This card is absolutely broken, and it's honestly, in my opinion, way better than Dragoon. And yeah, without further ado, be sure to smash the button and comment down below what you guys think of my take on the deck, and of course, let's get right into it. Alright, so first off, we are running 3 Long Yuan, the Zhang Jin Tactician. Obviously, I think all of these names are different in the actual Burst of Destiny's physical cards, just DB hasn't updated it yet or something, but yeah, we'll get to that a bit later. So this card basically lets you discard a Zhang Jin or Were Monster to special summon itself from the hand, and then it summons a token to your field, and the token is a tuner monster, so this essentially is a 1-card synchro, which is what most of the Zhang Jin cards are. It's a synchro-based deck that plays in a very cool type of manner and style. I really like it. Let's continue. We're running triple Mo Yi, the Zhang Jin Swordmaster. I believe this is a secret rare. It is sitting at around 70 to 80 USD right now. Very powerful card though. So basically, if it's normal or special summoned, you can reveal a Zhang Jin card or Were Monster in your hand and then special summon another Zhang Jin token, which once again is a tuner, and then for the rest of the turn you can only summon synchros while the token is on the field. And that's basically really cool. Additionally, if it's sent to the graveyard as a synchro material, you can just draw a card. And also for Long Yuan, if it's sent to the grave as a synchro material, it burns your opponent for 1200, I believe. Both of these are pretty cool effects. The drawing is definitely a bit better, but this is your basically the go-to normal summon, other than of course Ecclesia the Virtuous in white. Double Tai A, the Zhang Jin Swordmaster. Now, Tai is obviously a very good card, but it's not as good as these other ones because it needs you to have a Zhang Jin card or a Were Monster already set up in your grave to summon a token, instead of these two, which inherently just bring it out no matter how, because discarding one from hand is a lot easier than having one ready, but obviously having any multiples of these is just absolutely broken. On to this new card over here. Also, like basically the entire deck is from Burst of Destiny. You have triple Ecclesia the Virtuous in white. This card is incredibly broken, and you guys are about to understand why. Basically, if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can Cyber Dragon special summon it from your hand. And then additionally, it has a very cool quick effect during the main phase. So basically, you can tribute it and special summon a Zhang Jin monster or a Fallen Valbas card from your hand or deck. And the thing is, you're obviously going to be bringing out a Zhang Jin, and then during the end phase, if fusion monster is sent to the graveyard, you can add it back from the graveyard to hand. Now, the fusion monster thing isn't as important, but obviously the fact that you can summon out a Zhang Jin monster is very big, because you can bring out your Long Yuan, Mo Yi, or of course Tai A. All very good cards, and I love that this card can do that. It's an amazing normal summon. Basically 3 extra copies of your Mo Yi, which is one of the best cards in the deck. Next up, we have the 1 copy of Destiny Hero Celestial and the 1 copy of Dasher. For all the people who don't know what this is part of the new Destiny Hero package. This is going to be played in so many different decks, and it's better because these are not bricks, and they all have graveyard effects. Additionally, you can run some of the new Destiny Hero monsters as well, but for now, I'm sticking to these. Basically, Dasher has an amazing effect in the graveyard, where if you draw a monster card during the draw phase and it's in your graveyard, you can reveal the monster and then special summon the Dasher from your grave for free. And then Celestial is also really cool because while you have no cards in your hand, you can actually banish it and another Destiny Hero and then draw 2 cards. So both of these have kind of floating effects that will get you advantage in the long turn or in a grind type of a game. Additionally, they're just bodies that aren't Dark Magician and Red Eyes, so they can actually be semi-useful. Next up, we have 1 copy of Archnemesis Protoss. Protoss is a very slept-on card that came out a bit ago, and I think it's absolutely incredible in this deck. Basically, it can be special summoned from your hand by banishing 3 monsters with different attributes from your graveyard and or face-up field. Why this is good is if you check this out, Long Yuan is a fire, we have Mo Yi, which is a water, and then of course light over here with Ecclesia, wind. Like, all these cards are just different types, which really makes Archnemesis Protoss a very, very powerful card. Now, basically, it can on the field declare a monster attribute and then destroy all monsters on the field with that attribute. And then neither can players special summon monsters with that attribute until the end of the turn, which is very, very good. Next, we have triple Ash Blossom Joy Spring. Obviously, not only Ash is a great card when going second, but it's a great cross-out designator target because Sword Soul is okay against hand traps, but it's not the best, so a card like Crossout is very good. Triple Veiler, once again, for Crossout, because Veiler is good against this deck. So yeah, and Veiler is just a pretty good card, because Effect Negation in this new format is going to be very powerful. Triple Pot of Desires over here, nothing you really need to have in the deck, so Pot of Desires is pretty nice with a free draw too. Triple the Zhangjin Dragon Sword appears. Now this card is very good because it's literally a searcher, and any card that is a searcher is obviously a good card, and that's basically all I need to say. Additionally, it has a level modulation effect, which is really cool. I believe this card is a 3 of, obviously, because it is a searching card. One copy of Zhang Zhimin, the Grand Spiritual Peak. Now, a lot of people are running 2 or 3 copies of this card, which I don't think is that necessary, because it is essentially a better better Monster Reborn in a sense, but not that much better and stuff like that. And like for the deck, I don't think it's that like needed. At 1, I think it's like at the perfect ratio. Triple Fusion Destiny. Now this is the new card, not new, well, pretty old card that now just became good, and not that old either. But the thing is, basically, it's Red Eyes Fusion, because it can summon from the deck your Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, but you are allowed to summon the turn that you do it. So basically, you can make your full combo, and then at the very end of the combo, activate Fusion Destiny, and make your Destroy Phoenix Enforcer at the end. This is incredibly powerful, and I think this is one of the best cards in the upcoming format. We have one Called by the Grave over here, because once again, hand traps are very good, so you want to run cards like Crossout and Called by to stop them. Triple Crossout Designator, once again, to stop the hand traps. In the mirror match, this card is also broken. Double Zhangjin Sudden Shift. I really like this card. Basically, it is just a 2-pronged attack, just a lot better, and then also it summons a token from the grave. Shout out to anyone who knows what 2-pronged attack is. 1 Imperial Order. Imperial Order, all these cards are just normal or quick play spells, so once we use them, we're pretty much good. So Order at the end of our turn is very powerful, and against decks that are just very spell reliant and heavy, Order is just going to be incredible. Triple Infinite Impermanence is our final hand trap, and Crossout Designator Target, and that's basically it for the main deck. Very tight main deck. I really like this list, and I think this deck is incredibly powerful. Onto the extra deck, we have one copy of Destiny Hero, Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, and for all of you guys who still don't know what this card does, let's give it a quick read. Basically, you're going to be making it by going Fusion Destiny into Dasher and Celestial, or making Anaconda into Fusion Destiny at the end of your combo. This card reads, monsters your opponent controls lose 200 attack for each hero card in your graveyard, so all monsters your opponent controls will be losing 400. Additionally, as a quick effect once per turn, as a quick effect, you can destroy 1 card on your field and 1 card on your opponent's field, and basically why that's good, you can pop the Enforcer itself in your opponent's card, and then check this out. Basically, if it's destroyed by battle or card effect, you can use the effect to special summon a Destiny Hero from the graveyard during the standby of your next turn. So you can just revive it every turn, and then you just get a recurring pop that is an incredibly powerful body that lowers the opponent's monster's attack, and this is just absolutely crazy. This card is broken, and yeah, I'm very excited for this card to join the meta. 1 copy of Catastrophe. Catastrophe is a very good card in my opinion, but you don't need more than 1. Obviously, it's a level 10 synchro, I believe, and it's great with Long Yuan. Yeah, very powerful card. We have 1 copy of Shen Ying. Shen Ying is very good, but by far the best one, in my opinion, is Shi Zhao. Shi Zhao is also a very good card, because basically it can search a Zhangjin card on summon, which is very powerful. And then additionally, it is a negate, which is really nice. So we are running double Shi Zhao. By the way, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing these names. I'm doing my best. But, yeah, I think I'm pretty on point. We have 1 Baron de Fleur. Baron is a very powerful card. You're going to be trying to make this quite a bit, because you have access to so many tuner tokens in the deck that it's incredibly easy to end on synchro monsters. And Baron is one of the most powerful cards that just came out, in my opinion, with cards like Phoenix Enforcer, Baron, and Shi Zhao. This deck is looking very powerful. 1 copy of Shen Shen. It's a generic level 9 synchro. You can make it very easily, and against matchups like PK and all that stuff, this card is very good. Do not sleep on this. 1 copy of Dragite, Spell and Trap Negate just to have there. You won't be making this as much, but it's still nice to have. 1 Tenyi Draco Berserker. Not only is it a worm, but you can use it going second and kill your opponent like that. It's a very powerful card that a lot of people did forget about. 1 copy of Crimson Blader over here. Basically, if it destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, your opponent cannot normal or special summon level 5 or higher monsters during their next turn. So in the mirror match, this is actually pretty cool because they can't bring out Tactician or like the Synchros, so this is something to think about. I do like this card in the extra deck just to have one copy of Omega, obviously pretty generic broken card. Baxia is a worm also, and it's a very, very powerful card. It's just literally a better Compulse, just way better. One copy of Ruddy Rose Dragon from Lightning Overdrive. A lot of people forgot this card exists, but on summon it just banishes all cards from the graveyard, which is very, very powerful. And then one copy of Phoenix generic and one copy of Anaconda for the Fusion Destiny. That's basically it for the extra deck. Onto the side deck, triple Droll, also a cross out target, triple Nibiru, Lightning Storm, double Cosmic, one Harpies, obviously for the spell and trap type matchups with Altergeist being seeing a bit more plain stuff like that, and triple evenly match. And that's basically it for the deck profile. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to smash that and comment down below what you guys think of the deck. Of course, subscribe to the channel. It is completely free and I will appreciate it a ton. And yeah, this is SWORDSOUL. This is the new format. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. And of course, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Alright guys, peace.